to teach them in life. We got Tales from the Crib correspondent, Rainbow role model, Felix Supreme 305. Go ahead and salute number one in command.
Play the video.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
One dad.
One dad.
No
matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
Right. So that I think is creating that community. I know it's corny, but that's what they need.
And we talk a lot about what we had with our mother and father, right? And, you know, a lot of times, but we really did have a big community of people in our lives.
Right.
I mean, that we don't talk a lot about that on this show. We allude to it, but Craig and I, we grew up in a huge community of extended aunts and uncles and cousins and all types of male role models, which helped in broadening out and filling in where our mother and father were limited.
I can appreciate you using our family as an example, but uncles, but not necessarily blood
It doesn't
uncles,
have to be blood.
but men who can who can give a kid or kids some contextualization of who their parents are.
Right. And
That's-
also,
And what it means-
can model,
Yeah.
there are a lot of ways to be a responsible, respected, strong man. And you don't have to be rich and you don't have to be a professional athlete.
And you don't have to go find it on the internet among a group of unclear influences, you know, and this is a thing that parents, Emma has to understand if her sons aren't getting it,
They'll look for it
they are
someplace
going to
else.
look for it because boys need this.
Right.
Whether they think that they're happy playing video games on their own, and we haven't even talked about how the rise in video games has sort of left kids feeling like,
Where did this
this is who
conversation
I
go?
am. I'm alone, or I'm interacting through a game virtually, but I don't have any in real life friends. Kids are going to seek out some kind of community. So big community, I would emphasize, because they need to have other outlets. They have to be able to learn how to be more than just the sport that they care about. Right. And while they get great skills in sports and they learn a whole lot of traits,
teamwork.
It isn't music. It's not language. It's not social in certain ways.
Right.
And so I think we owe it to our boys to be very deliberate about saying enough with sports and let's try some other things.
Or at least encouraging them and exposing them to it in a way. Look, sports was scaffolding for me to pull myself into manhood. But even as I was doing that, though, my mom was still dragging me to art museums.
Yeah.
And I was still being taken to waiting for Godot. I remember my mom took me to a Samuel Beckett play when I was like 12. And I'm kind of sitting there.
It's like, what is this about?
But you know what? I kind of got it after a while. I thought, that's interesting. I mean, it wasn't necessarily the thing I would choose to do, but the fact that I did it meant later when I was 17, 18, all right, there's something there that, may be interesting. So sometimes it's just a matter of, saying to our boys, you being interested in art and you being interested in theater. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would also,
boys hearing that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Those are good things.
Those are good things. Of course, the kid being active and being productive in school is definitely a good thing. But if anybody's wondering, like my coach, like, where did this question come from? Like, this doesn't make any sense. This lady basically sent a message in. She's from San Francisco. She says that she has 3 younger brothers. She has a newborn. She wants to know, how do we raise emotionally intelligent, competent man? Because she sees that the whole manosphere going on, the whole Kevin Samuels, the red pill things going on, and she sees how a lot of boys are like watching that, and she doesn't want her brothers or her kid watching this, and that's basically how the question just sprung off. And then like Obama just came there, and it was just so much going on this whole situation. I mean, this is on Michelle Obama's podcast that she's doing with her brother. So I mean, this whole thing just doesn't make any sense. Like, they over there talking about like, oh yeah, they want boys to have empathy for people. Like, why do I have to have a rainbow role model to teach me empathy? Like, I have a job right now that's talking about empathy. Like, I can learn it from my job. I can learn it from anywhere else in life. I can read a book and learn empathy. Like, this just doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, also,
I feel like what they're trying to say is good, like, to be more well-rounded. Like, the more diverse you are, maybe the more open-minded you are. Like, I understand like what they're trying to say, but him saying like, that like you need to have someone like show them the way, and it's like, I don't know. I think they're just saying it all the wrong way.
Exactly. It's like right message, wrong messenger, especially like coming from Barack Obama. Everybody's always talking about, oh, he's only for like LGBT rights, and he ran on that campaign. Like, remember the whole "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" repeal that he did, where like he got like
with the military. Because
I guess like between the time frame, it was like over 13,000 military people. Like, as soon as they found out that you was one of those, a rainbow, they kick you out. So it was like so many people do that, and now that he did this, now that Obama's passed his rule, it's like a lot of them saying like they want to go back, which to me doesn't make any sense, because like if I know openly that a club doesn't want me there, like, I'm not gonna try to join the club. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, this is just all crazy. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I think at the end of the day, what he's saying isn't really that bad. I think he just said it in a very like clickable way, because it's like what he's really meaning is like having more perspective is better for someone, and it's like I understand that.
True,
but I think just the interview, and it's just like, it's just super clickbaity.
It is definitely super clickbaity. I mean, I don't want to be too hard. I definitely understand what he's trying to do, because he's basically trying to end the whole basically violence on the LGBT community, because it definitely does happen. It's probably not happened as much as it used to happen before, but I do know definitely it happened. So, I mean, you definitely want to stop it at the root cause.
I think it's like one of those things though that like needs to naturally happen. I think that's like almost what they need to make
instead of forcing it to happen.
Instead of forcing it, like if you're in a diverse area, that's great. But if you live in an area that doesn't have that much diversity, there's like not much you could do. I mean, just to be accepting of the people that are around you. And if you see like maybe some people that aren't, like the normal populace of the area you live in, that you just, you be cool and make sure you treat everyone normal.
Exactly. And like also on top of that, like, we don't need any rainbow role models to teach us empathy or anything like that. Like, to take my own self or my co-host, like, we know people that they basically support that community, and
or are in the community.
Or that are in that community. Like, we don't care. Like, you cool. Like, just pass me a beer, and like,
I mean, yeah, I think it's all just like if people are cool. Like, it's like,
yeah, boundaries, cool. Don't do too much.
Be normal. Like have boundaries.
But I also at the same time, I do feel like it is pushing an agenda that the government is doing. Like, you see it on TVs. Remember, you see it on Star Wars. How like they keep trying to show like all this representation for like no apparent reason. Like, nobody's asking for representation of this. Like, nobody's asking for girl on girl action and everything. Like, we love it, but if we have to sacrifice girl on girl action in Star Wars, like in the movies, just so you don't have to put it in Star Wars, just because you want people to feel included, I'll take that. Like, I ain't got time because pretty soon
it's crazy because it's like people always wanted like freedom, and then they wanted freedom in certain things like religious freedom, and then they get it, and then it's like, oh, now we want representation
in everything.
Yeah,
and it's like
it's like I think it's good to have like a diverse stuff out there 100%, but I feel like people can always tell when it's forced. Like, let something naturally happen. Like, let stories like rise.
Yes.
Like, make sure there's maybe more channels so like diverse stories can rise, but don't try to like force a diverse like story when it isn't there. Like, if it's something set in England, and then like you have a bunch of Asian people in there, and it's like, well, that doesn't make sense. It's like English. You know what I'm saying? Just like when it's forced.
Definitely when it's forced, and that's what I don't like. I don't like it when it's forced at all. I mean, I understand the message, like right message, wrong messenger. You definitely don't want it from Obama because a lot of people are basically coming after him. A lot of people are basically coming after him because they feel like this is basically what he pushes hard. And
well, they always like the big thing with the left, and I feel like why the left lost and why the right won, and like why the president won, is that everyone is sick and tired of agenda pushing, and like everyone's cool with stuff as like as long as it's like just normal and like whatever happens like gets promoted. But I think like whenever everything feels forced and like in your face, and like you can't even watch like like there was a kids show where like the dudes were getting pregnant by the women, and it's like, why are you just like making stuff weird and doing stuff like that? Like, it's a kids show. Like, why can't you just have it about like the kids being on an adventure? Why do you need to have it like where the men get pregnant?
Exactly.
It's just saying it's forced, or like Star Wars. Like, it's about space and aliens. Why like no one cares about any of the aliens or the heroes like sex life, honestly.
True.
Like, I don't care, we don't care. We care about like what's going on in the adventure. But when you make that like the main part of the story, or like a major factor or topic in the story, it's like it feels forced. It's like that's not what this is or what we're here for.
And it feels weird and awkward. Like, oh, let me tell you. So with me, like, I'm working in the world, and like I'm at this job where I just found out that I'm at this job because basically I'm at this job because I had to go back to the office. I went back to the office and had to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, man, I gotta go. So when I walk to the hallway where like I know where the bathroom usually is, I see like it's a girl's bathroom, and then I see it's an all genders bathroom, and I'm like, so where's the men's bathroom? And then I looked and I was like, I didn't see it.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. But was it the all gender bathroom where it's like anyone can use it?
It says all gender.
And it's just like if it's open, it's open. Is it like a one person personal bathroom, or is it like a whole bathroom?
I don't know. I was confused because when you go to the mall, they have the family bathroom. You have
that's what I wondered, if that's basically what it was.
But it's usually like a child better than that. It's like usually the thing like you pull down for the baby, you can change the pamper because make it a family bathroom. There's no it's not a family bathroom.
You went in there?
I had to go to the bathroom.
No, but did you go into the all gender bathroom?
I had to go into the.
What was in there?
It was nice.
What was in there?
You know what? You know how like with the guys' bathroom, with the girls' bathroom, or with the guys' bathroom, how we have nothing in it. It's just like you get some napkins, you get hand sanitizer. That's it. If you ever go in the girls' bathroom, they got a couch in there. They got some flower. They got a flower vase.
They literally have like, it's funny. They have like TV shows and like The Office where it was like that, and like cartoon shows where they go in the girls' bathroom and it's like heaven.
It's like heaven. Yes, all decked out. They got a big old mirror in there. I had to clean out the bathrooms one of my janitorial jobs. So like I seen that. So I'm like, oh, it was like they changed it to one of those now. Like they done decked it out. It's like, so I had to use, and I was just confused. Like, I don't know. I don't feel safe. Like, what if somebody walk in here and then like it just got all awkward and weird, and I ain't trying to lose my job because you're gonna throw me away first before you throw her away first, or them away first.
If it was an all gender bathroom, I would have went in it. And if it wasn't like a personal bathroom where you literally lock it and no one can come in,
no, like, it wasn't. It was
just an open bathroom.
They changed it because
I would have just walked out.
I always wondered, like, I was like, how are they gonna? Because I always wondered, like, when people were coming out and say, "Oh yeah, we need these bathrooms."
So is
now.
all gender technically like a co-ed bathroom?
It's a trick. You think it's a co-ed, but it's really a trick to get the rainbows in there.
It's a glory hole bathroom?
It's all genders. They're genders, so they can come in.
What kind of job are you working when you have glory hole bathrooms?
I'm just saying, cause this is what.
Is that what they tell you to do on your lunch break?
Listen, yeah, man. Listen, I was just.
Is that how you release
confused
steam?
and unsafe, and like I wanted to write a report. Like I was like, who should I talk to about this? But I was like, I don't think I could because at the first, remember when they first started
bringing, be inclusive.
You know exactly, and you know how like they first brought this out, like, oh yeah, we need bathrooms for them, and I was wondering like, how are they gonna build bathrooms for them? Like, are they gonna like just bust another hole in the wall and just build another one? Like, nah, we just gonna change the man bathroom to all genders bathroom. The girls gonna say it girls because the girls gonna complain about it, so we just gonna give it to the man. And I'm like, well, it's still gonna be complaining. Like, this is just confusing. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom. That's what I gotta say.
And then you found out where the men's was down the hall.
A day later, 2 or 3 days later.
They did it,
but it was like far down.
They shunned you in the back.
Nah, they didn't shut me in the back. I didn't tell the boss or anybody like that. I didn't tell anybody.
No, didn't you say the men's bathroom was like in the very back?
No, okay, yes, it's super far in the back, but ain't nobody.
Was it small? Or was it regular size?
It's a regular size. Ain't nothing in it though, but some brown napkins, some hands, and like a little square hand sanitizer. That's it. Ain't nothing too much.
Yeah.
But it's just hard. But it was just traumatizing. I was just confused.
You know what's crazy? It's like at the apartment gym, like they lock the bathrooms all the time now. It sucks. But they would sometimes leave them both open, or sometimes just leave the girls' bathroom only. And we would, sometimes you knock, make sure no one's in there, and then you could use the girls' bathroom. But it was way nicer than the men's one. It was like 2 personal stalls with like a footstool and like towels and all this stuff.
Baby wipes, they got everything. They got the smell goods and all that. They just treat us like ish. That's just horrible. We don't get you, but I mean, back to the topic.
And the other one, they had the urinal right next to the toilet, so you got to look at someone in the eyes while you're dropping the deuce.
It's crazy. They treat us like Vikings. Why they treat us like Vikings? But I mean, y'all comment down how you feel about this. Oh wait, move on. We ain't done yet. Nah, I'm gonna let it slide. Y'all comment down how you feel about this whole situation.
That's your president.
I mean, that is our future president.
That's your favorite president.
And comment down. Let my co-host know how amazing.
My co-host used to wear the Obama shirt all the time in college. Now
my president's black. My Lambo's blue, like Jeezy said.
I have all those pictures. I'm gonna make sure I put a rainbow on it and then repost it on the Instagram. Tales from the Crib on Instagram. Crib Reactions on Instagram. If you want to see my co-host get roasted.
And comment down below how mature we are over here at Tales from the Crib.
We're not.
For not dropping any Michelle Obama slander or calling her Michael.
No Michelle Obama slander will be tolerated.
Ooh.
She is no Blockian. She gets a pass.